see it, SSH key gen. We are saying generate a key pair so that you can take what we want to do is take the public one and send to the other one. We will use this command, SSH key gen. So this is advanced Linux command that we'll be using a lot in Devo, because even though computers are in public, not any computer can just connect with any computer. There'll be no security in cloud now. If because you are in public, I'm in public, you just connect to my computer without authority. Everybody will, it will look like Osho the Garage. Everybody is angry. So there's a kind of protection around every computer in public. It is only when you toast me and I agree to your toasting that we can have a relationship. That's all. All right. So sorry?
I have a question.
Okay.
So this, that, for example, you have a server in your, this is just an example. Say, Mr. Akin, you have a server in your house. So I can do this SSH keygen and send that key pair to your server, and your server will acknowledge, and then I can see your server. Just like that.
If my server has a public IP address, yes.
So irrespective, so all servers do have public address, right?
Yes, all servers that are available publicly have public IP address.
So there's no security there. If I can just do SSH keygen and just connect to it.
There is security. This is just one layer of so many layers of security. By the time we get into cloud, we'll talk more. But this is a level of security, because this is saying generate a key, because it is only this server that generated the key. It is only this server that has the key. So it's not public key. I mean, it is public to this server, but not everybody has. So yeah. But again, like I said, even if you feel that this is not secure enough, before you get to this level, there are other 3, 4, 5 levels of security you have to cross to get. All right. So now we have generated the key, and we talked about where the key was saved to for us. It was saved into this folder .ssh. The dot there means it's hidden. You cannot just see it when you say ls -l. It's not there. Oh, okay. I mean cd ls -l. The .ssh is not there. But when you say ls -l or a, that is when you see the dot. Anyway, so we say cd, this one, I'll just highlight. So we are there now. If we now do ls -la, we see both the private key and the public. So this is our interest, because the private key is private. We have no business with the private key. It's the public key that can be moved from face to face. Private means it belongs to just you and me. Public means permission. So this is, so what is the content? What is this public key? Remember how to check the content of the file? That's the name of the file. So this is the public. Everything I'm seeing inside from SSH on here. If you ask me now, please give me your public key so that I can connect to you. This is what I'll copy and give to you. You get it so far. I don't know it will be this. Are you sure if people practice
so is it okay?
Sorry?
No? Yeah, I want to ask a question.
Yeah. Ask the question.
Oh, okay. So when I created my public key, so it asked for a password, and then I got the hash.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
When I created the public key, that's the key, public key, and using the keygen. It asks for a password. Can you hear me?
Yeah. When it asks for password, you press enter 2 times. Now you were not here then. Okay, so we have this. So what are we going to do with this? All right, let's go back to the notes. We have a node that is guarding it. All right. So the private and public keys are generated and saved here. This is what I've been explaining. One is saved here, the other one is saved in all right? And then we went in here and we saw it. All right. At the destination server, this file is saved in authorized key. All right. Copies the public key to the SSH of the destination server. So let me break that down. So copy the public key to the SSH of the destination server. Okay. Let me just put it in a way that you will understand. At the destination server, go to or open the file and save the content of. Okay, it makes more sense. All right. So now that we have that key in one server, now let us copy it and go and put it in the other server. Like I've made a copy. Take a copy for yourself. So to do that, let's go back. Okay. So let us come to the other server. All right. This one is still trying to ping this thing up. So at this other server, let us do ls. What are we? Okay. cd.ssh. Remember the same place where we checked the other time. This time we'll do ls -la. Here, you see, we're now seeing authorized key, not exactly what we saw on the other side. This is authorized key we are seeing here. So let us edit this authorized key. You remember how to edit a file? So what we want to do is copy the public key from server 1 and put it inside this authorized key. So do vi nano, or so let me do vi, or better say sudo vi is authorized. All right, you already have something, right? Okay. Let me just leave what and go to the end of the file. Okay. Just patiently get to the end, otherwise there's shortcut. All right, and then I go here and I copy this public, Control C, and then I come here and I paste, I right click. All right, so I have copied the public key from one system into another. So I am done. So press escape, right quit. All right, that is done. So that is what all of this was. I will should copy from there and put it in authorized copy. Okay, so that's it. Now, let us, because the whole idea and the whole essence of pinging and, in fact, let us ping again. Let's see if it will get rid of pinging. So from server 1, let us say ping, like somebody observed. So we just ping the IP address. Ping 3 dot. Are we right? 9. That's not correct.
Yeah, it's correct. Yeah.
152.179.
179. All right, still not pinging. Okay, no problem. Let's continue. We'll make progress. Now, the next you want to do, because it's still not connecting, is follow the node. Now we have made a copy of the key. So the next you want to do, for the solution above, this is what we do. Go to the destination server, in this case, server 2 from server 1. Switch to root. The reason you are switching to root is, this is a configuration file. You cannot edit it unless you are root, unless you want to use sudo. So we veer into this file and we change password authentication to yes. Password authentication to yes in the destination server. Okay, let's quickly go there. We'll go here. This is server 1. Ping it to server 2. So we'll go to server 2. ls minus la. What is that file again? The file is in etc. Remember, all configuration files are in etc. So we go into etc. And then we'll go into SSH and we'll look for this file called SSH
Config.
SSH underscore config. If you want, you can just copy and paste right away. But because we are still learning, let's take it step by step. So let's go to cdware etc ls minus la. There are many files, and amongst them is SS. So we say cd ssh ls minus la. And then which file are we interested in? This one, right? So we can sudo vi into that file. SSH, right? That is the file. So to edit, we press insert. This is the reason you learned vi, so that you'll be able to edit. So we'll look for, what is it? Like that one. So destination server, switch to root. Yeah. And then password SSH. Find the wrong thing. Now let's get out. Control escape. Then colon, do not save. No need to for W, just a colon. There are two files here. Who am I? Who am I? I am EC2 user. This is not the one that I want to edit. I want to edit the one that is under root. So I need to be root.